Tarehe 4 Kasarani kutakuwa na vita ya mbavu chafu na weka mawe. Tulikuwa tunaomba kama madharau imefika hapo, Gachagua na Ruto mpatiwe gloves, mkatanizie hao watu ndio mkuwa na heshima, mkuje mfanyie wa Kenya kazi. My name is Francis Awino. I'm the convener, mtetezi, which is a grassroots movement that emphasizes on social and economic justice. Today is a very sad day to us. We are here at Westlands, at a building that collapsed, and one person died, and others are struggling with their lives in hospital. And we felt it's right to come here so that we can do our due diligence and address the country over the same. Over the past few days and months, we have seen a lot of buildings collapsing, and what we see is excuses. An example, there is a building that collapsed in Karen that belongs to Nyakiongora, who is a professional surveyor. But if you check the building, it's not even registered with the NCAs. If you get yourself, find your way to City Hall, you will find the people who are approving these buildings are not professional at all. And there is a report that came from the office of the Ombudsman saying that SG Mwangi, Analo and the group belongs to jail because they are incompetent, they don't have knowledge, and to avoid the people of Nairobi and casual laborers continuing dying with illegal approved building, the only way we can save their lives is through taking those people who are accountable to jail. And that's why today we are telling Kenyans, you need to have some little faith. That is one of the biggest reasons why we are saying that this Nairobi, we need to have a conversation that will be based on the interests of every person who is living in Nairobi. A conversation that will be based on the interest of making sure that this country move forward towards the right direction. We are saying this because Nairobi right now hits around 5 million votes or 5 million people. You cannot run Nairobi as if it is just simple people. You have to think and rethink on the safeness of Nairobi. What is making me wonder more, the people who are accountable, like our President William Samoei Ruto, rather than being concerned on how you can bring the safeness of the people of this nation, tumeona ukiwa juu ya gari, kazi ni kutukanana. Tarehe 4 Kasarani kutakuwa na vita ya mbavu chafu na weka mawe. Tulikuwa tunaomba kama madharau imefika hapo, Gachagua na Ruto mpatiwe gloves, mkatanizie hao watu ndio mkuwa na heshima, mkuje mfanyie wa Kenya kazi. Nikimalizia, this is a very sad thing to we as the people of this nation and the people of Nairobi, kwa sababu tumeona duty bearers. What does happen, inakuanga ni ripoti inawekwa chini ya mattress. This is not the right time. Hata kama tunaangalia zile irregularities zenye zina happen saa hii, lazima tutafute ile solution yenye italeta cure kwa hizi mashida zenye tunapitia kama wana Nairobi, kama wa Kenya once and for all. Lakini ile kitu yenye tunaomba, all the duty bearers starting with the DCIS, anti-corruption and any relevant authority, tunataka hao watu wenye wako City Hall, we want to make sure they are not there. Na kama mtashindwa na kazi yenu, Constitution Article 1 says the sovereignty belongs to the people of this nation. Itabidi sisi kama wana Nairobi, sisi kama wa Kenya, tuonane nao watu wenye wako City Hall umundu kwa sababu we are not ready to take any more lives. Hatuko ready kuchangisha kwenda mazishi ya wale watu wenye wanafanyia kazi buildings zenye ziliapproviwa illegally. And it is a high time to make a stop to it, to make an end to it, so that tunaweza songesha hii Kenya mbele na Nairobi mbele pamoja. And I'm appealing to all investors. This building does not belong to a Kenyan. It belongs to an investor. Tunawa encourage mkuje Kenya muendeleze development zenyu, lakini to avoid pia njia za mkato, ndio tuweze kuprotect lives za Wakenya na lives za wanaoishi Nairobi. Asanteni sana. Mungu abariki Kenya, Mungu abariki wana Nairobi. Asanteni sana.
My name is Njom Joshua, National Coordinator Mtetezi. Today we are here at Westlands, and as Mtetezi, we are here again to remind the Nairobians that we are on our own. The people that we elected, the ineptness in them. I want to ask one in charge governor that we know you came to the public and told us that the system that Nairobi is using, it was one that was built during colonial period. But I'm asking, what about those who are working at the executive level with you? We know one in charge of disaster management is somebody who did theology here at one of our institutions. And we all know that that is a critical docket that does not require somebody who did theology. We've seen people being stuck in the debris because the guy has zero knowledge about what is happening. The other guy who is in urban planning, he did CPA. And we all know that that dockets require somebody who has a background in engineering. These are the people who are making Nairobi, who are approving buildings, because he has no knowledge in engineering. He is improving buildings which are in riparian lands. He is approving buildings which are being built at a drainage system. We know there are several buildings which are at riparian lands, and they have been approved by those people who are working in your executive. As you are calling you, Bwana Johnson Sakaja, we know that you say these problems are for 100 years plus. But what about those people who have no knowledge, the inept people who are working with you together in the executive? These people have no knowledge in issues of construction. Somebody who did CPA, every time he signs or he approves for a construction, he doesn't care that what he's approving will result to death. We've known for the last 1 week, 3 buildings have collapsed in Nairobi. And it's because of the negligence, the ineptness in those people that you've chose to work with. As you're not questioning you as an individual, we are questioning the entire executive, people who are working with, people who belong to jail. In fact, since you've been elected, your credentials are unquestionable. So as Mtetezi, what you're asking and what you're telling Nairobians, the people who are working with one governor, those people belong to jail. Those people belong to committee. They should not be working in the executive position. The one who is in charge of disaster management, he studied theology. The only thing that we see or where he appears in public is to give people condolence note while people are suffering. Thank you very much.